it's your girl Good East with Chi. Come with me to make another meal. So today I am making stovetop or oven barbecue baked chicken. And then I'm also gonna do some barbecue baked beans, some homemade macaroni, and some corn. So a whole barbecue dinner, but stovetop or oven, whatever y'all want to call it. It's not on a barbecue pit. It is cold as hell outside. So it was no way I was standing on a barbecue pit. But right now, my girlfriend already marinated the chicken overnight. So I'm just putting it in a baking dish, covering it with a little onion and bell pepper, and just a little bit of chicken stock, just enough to coat the bottom of the pan. Because it's also going to be barbecue chicken, so you got to remember, I don't want to add too much juices. So right now, I set the stove to 350 already. Set my oven to 350, and then I'm gonna put the chicken in, let that cook, and now I'm gonna start on my barbecue baked beans. So in my baked beans, I like to add ground beef, which is what I'm about to do now. Just put the ground beef in my little skillet, and I'm breaking that apart before I season it up and everything, and then I'm gonna let that cook. So yeah, just go ahead and watch that. Then I'm going to season with my favorite seasonings, of course. Y'all should already know this by now. Some Creole, a little bit of garlic, the black peppercorns. But I got to do that a lot of times because only a little bit come out at a time. And I love black pepper. Mix those seasonings in real good. And I'm going to let that cook. And again, y'all can season y'all stuff how y'all want to. This is just the way I season it. These are my favorite seasonings. But I want to say next month I'm going to start testing out some new seasonings and stuff like that. So yeah, just be prepared for, new seasonings and stuff like that to use on my meats and sides. So once that finished cooking, I'm going to drain that ground beef because we don't need all that extra beef. And then we're going to add the beans on in there. So I already drained it. Now I'm adding my can of beans. Those are the beans I like to use. But y'all can use whatever beans y'all want to use as long as they sweet or a little sweet. I'm going to add some barbecue sauce. I'm going to add a little mustard and brown sugar and some onions because that's how I like my barbecue baked beans. Now, what you do to yours is your business, but this is how I cook for me and my family. I had my onion and bell pepper already mixed, but I don't want bell pepper in it, so I'm just picking out all of my onions because I could do that, and that's my business. Move. My dog trying to take my little kitten chicken, y'all.
No.
All my animals got to make sure they eat, and they love the chicken too. So, yeah. Then I'm going to incorporate everything until it's well mixed. And then I'm going to put that on the back burner on low until it looks like it's ready to go. I already had some water boiling, so I'm going to transfer it to this pot. And then, I'm going to add a little salt, cover that up, let it come to a boil. Once that water came to a boil, I'm going to go ahead and add my macaroni shells, because these are the kind of macaronis that I like to use for my family. No complaints. But maybe I'll try another kind of noodle or pasta for the macaroni next time. I see everybody have a different preference, but my preference is that kind. So yeah. Add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. And let them cook. Now I'm about to get started on my corn. My kids do not like corn on the cob, off the cob. So I only make 4 every time I make corn on the cob because only me and my girlfriend eat it. And I can't just eat one. I need 2. It's actually my favorite part of any meal. So to my corn, I'm gonna add sugar. I'm gonna add a lot of black pepper because it just does something for me. I just love black pepper. I'm also seasoned with a little Creole. Because why not? And I like my corn to be seasoned. I'm gonna use a little garlic. A little bit of paprika and cayenne, and then let that cook, and butter, and then let that cook. I don't have much cayenne left, and I definitely needs to restock that already. But I'll get to it. I'll get to it. Cover that and let that cook. Then I already drained my macaroni noodles. And y'all seen that corn over there, it's already done. So I'm gonna add that milk. I'm gonna add some butter. I'm gonna chop my Velveeta cheese up and add that to the pot. And I'm also gonna use some Monterey and Colby Jack cheese and put that on top as well. Cover that up, let everything melt, then mix it up, and that'll be ready. Because my macaroni is a hit every time. And yes, I'm gonna season it with a little salt and a little black pepper because you don't need all the extra stuff. I promise you don't. Sometimes I add a little chicken bouillon. Today I didn't feel like climbing in the cabinet to find it. And then, I add a little Creole other times, especially if I'm doing like a big dinner and I want it to be like super flavorful. Yeah, I'll do that. But as of tonight, me and my family just having a regular dinner, so you don't have to do too much. But if we taking it to like a little potluck or a family function, of course I'm gonna do the most. But just regular family dinners, we just need something good and tasty. Real cute and simple. And then these recipes are from moms that got a lot of kids, but they don't normally cook. And, maybe they just want to make a little cute dinner. Here I am adding the salt. I'm going to crack the hell out of that pepper because I like pepper. I cannot express that to y'all enough. And plus, it comes out in like little small pieces. And ain't nobody got time for that. Maybe I need to stop getting those twist tops because it just takes forever to get to the point. I don't add too much, but I like a decent amount. So, yeah. I wish I could just sprinkle it on there and be done with it. So it don't look like I'm adding a whole 22 carts. And see, look at that. Look at that. And yeah. I'm about to go ahead and take that chicken out the oven. It already cooked for 2 hours. And I'm going to baste it with that barbecue sauce. Rub it all on top of them. Make sure every piece is coated. And I add a little water to my barbecue sauce because my kids, they don't like it's something that just has to be hidden. So no, I didn't go full out. Normally I just take the bottle as is and pour it on top so it could be a thick layer if it's just for me and my girlfriend. But since my kids are eating this as well, I wanted the barbecue sauce to be kind of hitting and very light. But if your kids like barbecue sauce, I recommend not adding a little water to it, because that's why it's thin and easy to pour. Because I added water. But if your kids will eat the barbecue sauce and they don't complain about it, I recommend just taking a bottle and pouring it on top so it could be a thicker layer of barbecue sauce. Because once I put this back in the oven, it'll just be like a gravy consistency. And I did dump out all of the juices from the chicken that it cooked in, but it still came out super light, and that's okay. But look at that. You can't tell me that don't look great. And them barbecue baked beans taste even better. Bye, y'all. Till next time.